So why do you keep getting back pain? Well, I mean, the answer might be that it's not necessarily do with the muscles or the bones or the joints, but actually the coordination, the nervous system function, the brain function, and making sure that the muscles actually activate to stabilize your spine. I want you to try this test. And this shows how the deep muscles of your spine are intimately related and need to be active in order to stabilize your spine. Because if it doesn't happen that way, think about being on a boat, like you're trying to stand up on a boat. So the boat's on the water, right? And it's unstable there. So if there's no stability, then your body's going to sway too much. The same thing with these deep muscles of the spine. Now the spine, is, I would say, inherently unstable. I say that because if it doesn't have, and many times it doesn't in the course of our daily lives, getting in poor postures, getting stuck in those postures, these forward flexed postures that distorts the normal structure of the spine. So if you don't have the normal curves, the normal positioning of the spine, a nice curve in the neck called the lordosis, the mid back, the thoracic spine being a kyphosis, and then the lumbar spine being another lordosis, where these three equal curves actually balance each other out and provide some stability, then it's going to rely on the muscles more to do that, which again, it already relies on that to begin with. So here's the test I want you to do to just show you how, if these muscles aren't firing before you're actually even making a big movement, then it can lead to more stress on the spine, breakdown, and causing the pain. So very simple. And I'm going to stand up. See, because I want, or actually, I'm going to stand up to show you where to place your hand, but then I'll sit down to do this because one, you want to, in the low back here, you want to get in the muscle, or you want to feel the muscle like right on the bones of your spine. You can feel the spine sticking out. Those are called the spinous processes. And you want to go right to the side of it and right on the muscle belly. All right. And you want that muscle belly to be soft. So that's why you want to do it standing, or you could probably do it sitting down, but standing really emphasizes how this muscle activates, or how these muscles activates the deep muscles. So this is just even the superficial muscles. But what you're going to do is just touch right there, and you're going to extend back just a little bit, because if it's hard for you to soften those muscles up, you want to just bend back a little bit and relax. Now, from here, you want that muscle relaxed. But now I'm going to show you, even just me, even doing that motion, the muscle fires. I want you, while one hand is on that muscle, I want you to lift your arm up, the other arm. And I want you to feel, even when I'm doing it sitting, your body has to stay, my body has to stabilize, and these muscles fire. So soft, right in the low back, the smaller your low back, just extend back slightly, lift your arm, and you should feel the muscle contract. So even before you make the movement, about a sixth of a second before you even make that initial movement, that muscle fires, or those core muscles fire. And what they found in this study, in this really landmark study, was with low back pain, that feed forward mechanism, that protective mechanism is slower, or doesn't even fire, or you start moving before it actually fires. So again, it's like being on a rocky boat. Your body, that's not the way it's supposed to work. And so it leads to more breakdown. It leads to more stress on the bones, on the joints, even on the muscles, and can cause irritation on the nerves. And on top of that, just the nervous system function isn't working. So if you deal with low back pain, especially, and you wonder why, okay, why does it keep coming back? This is definitely something that we need to address. We need to address your posture, your mobility, and your stability. So again, what you can do is if you need some guidance, click on the link below. And if you want a $20 off a virtual assessment with me where we go over we look at your spinal posture, we review your goals, your mobility, everything to make sure that you put your spine and your body in the best possible position, in those muscles and the brain in the best possible position to make sure that you live a pain-free, active life forever. All right. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with a friend if you think it'd be helpful. But in the meantime, definitely check the description below. And as always, be your own guarantee for your health and your life. All right.